So today I'm just about to answer some of my queries on the comments in the YouTube channel, and I've also got a funeral to attend, which is the mother of an ex-matron from my prep school who has been very kind to us, but yeah, she died of cancer, so she's got a funeral in the cathedral, and it's kind of because of COVID by invitation. And my wife and I think Claude probably will have to come too, and the dog. So got my best bib and tucker on for that for the first time since I stopped going to church, really. I've got a bit of invoicing to do and try and remember what the invoicing is for, and I'll see you back. Thank you for all your comments. I'll get down to them at some point as soon as I can. And on the socket install, I know there's a few outraged people on how I did that. There always are, but not to worry. Good idea, yeah, good ideas coming through. I've got quite a lot more to do at that particular lady's house, so you know, we're in for a roller coaster ride on the comments as I go through that. Doorbell's arrived, and I was amazed to see that the Nest doorbell, the Nest Hello doorbell, is 190 quid, and the outside IP camera, intelligent camera, Nest, is actually cheaper than the doorbell. So I've got to go and pick one of them up soon. Probably do it in August's account. Got the phone going. Catch you later. So we're set up in here, and we're going to put 5 new double sockets in. I was going to be using this socket as one of them, but as you can see, it's a 16mm or a 25mm back box, which they cut away at the bottom completely. There's no grommet. I'm going to cap over this one and use it as a junction box for joining on to what I intend to put in, which is again, I'm going to put a 4mm spur onto that. There's going to be an extra socket here, but on taking this faceplate off, we see that there's already a spur on it, and that spur goes outside to a double socket and, believe it or not, the hot tub on a 2.5. I will have to look into that separately, but for now what the solution is, I've thought, is to extend the ring up from here into another socket, back to that socket, so it's all part of the same ring, and then the spur to outside will be its own bag of worms. I'm not going to touch, I'm not going to spur off this, so I'm going to extend the ring off this, and whether or not we leave the spur that's there, it should be fine with the double socket, but we're not sure about the demand on the hot tub load. and that's a click, small more click. So we'll probably just put a new one on there. Right, some of my stuff from yesterday didn't come out, and including my farewell. Well, that's fine because I'm here again today. So I just thought I'd show you what I did yesterday, which was to put these two extra sockets in above where the old socket used to be. That was one, and then I put 5 sockets down here. You can't really see, but there's 5 sockets there now, and they've got 2, 3, 4 spare sockets there now. We've got 6 things plugged in and 4 spare. So that was yesterday. That was a fair amount of work. It was a lot of work actually. That was a lot of work putting those 5 sockets in. And I charged £231 I think for that. 6 sockets. 4, 5, 7 sockets, moving 2 of them. So that was £231, probably a bit under. My ballpark figure was 280 for that. And then I pared it down, and I gave her a discount because it was on the wrong day. I came in and did the wrong job on the wrong day, which put them out a bit. So today we're moving up these 2 sockets above the table height in the bedroom. I think again they're going to be 20mm back boxes, so not very easy to come out of. Chase up, I think. Well, I'm slightly dreading it. I'm not sure why. I think I'm dreading plastering it back up. That's what I'm probably dreading, yeah, more than chasing it. And then, yeah, I can't do anything with the paper here. It's stuck down too well. So we're going to destroy the paper, and then the first thing to do is to probably start with the chasing in the back boxes. So that's what I'll do. I don't know if anyone could tell me a quick way of doing a teardown, because it takes me ages to clear up. Here we go. It's the chase. I haven't painted it because we haven't got the paint and they're redecorating anyway. I still have to do the tests, having ascertained it's not in fact a ring. I've checked the MCB, it's 20 amps and it's just a radial for this for the sockets in this bedroom. So that's okay. Yeah, so the teardown is, this is now really heavy, it's got a lot of rubble in it, and so we've got to do the tests, which means we've got to do the R1, R2 in there, rubble sack, pack out boxes, Metabo, wonderful chaser. I've put quite a lot of stuff back in the van already, but this is some more stuff. And then my van's been there all day. Okay, so the R1, R2 for that radial was 0.48, and we're okay with the insulation resistance as well. So I'll just put the lid back on the consumer unit. One of the things they've just been telling me is that the recommendation to use me here came from one daughter who had me round to look at a doorbell job but didn't have it done, and she recommended me that even though I didn't actually do any work for her, I was very charming and reasonable even though she didn't have it done, and to get me. So then the next daughter got me to actually put a doorbell in, which is what you saw me doing, that Nest doorbell, and then she recommended me to the parents, or they both did, but the recommendation was on the basis of not having work done. As long as it's a job, as long as it is a job, a paying job. Jobs which are lots of work, like yesterday, leave me a bit frazzled. Wheat fields go right up to the sea on the south coast here, with the channel in the distance, and or in the mid-ground, and then France across from there. We're looking at the, where are you, look, the Cotentin Peninsula. Cotentin? Cotentin. Yeah, so it's Le Havre is over there. So we're just going to address some of these questions, the sort of questions that came up in the last. Customer wanted an additional socket inside a doorway, which on the face of it required a new circuit, but the board had no spare ways. I finished up by spurring with a 4mm single-in conduit to back the 32 amp rating. Adam Horden said, I used galvanised conduit coupler and some bushes on 2 sockets like that. Keeps the back boxes truly mechanically connected and no need for the side screws. Also ensures the sockets are completely level. Well, complete level is the aim. By the end of my day yesterday, with the what do you call it? With the tab, the adjustable tab on the other side, I was able to make sure they were level. So yes, hope this helps. Certainly we'll be doing that in the next one. It's just chopping out in between the two and then refilling. I didn't really want to do that, so that's the reason I did what I did yesterday. When I put the 4 sockets in line, or 5 I think, additional sockets. Hi Rupert, as Anthony said, what was the wall made of you used the rotary cutter on? It was a hollow cement block, sand cement block, very rich, sand rich, cement weak. So went through nice and easy. Super Spark said, wear a mask when drilling the holes, I saw plenty of dust going into your lungs. If I was doing it day in, day out, I'd be worried, but a little bit of exposure like that, I don't know, I don't feel fussed, but I think I'll give him a thumbs up on that, and a love heart. And I use galvanised, I'll give him a love heart. Thanks Rupert, check is in the post from Colin Penfold. What was the construction of that wall? I'll have to reply to that. Thanks for the video. And Mark Rowland asks, what are the type of screws you use? Basically they're wall dog type screws. DeWalt call them wall dogs. I think that's such a good name, but I haven't got DeWalt wall dogs, but we can talk about wall dogs. They're concrete fixing screws, fire rated, obviously don't need plastic. So yeah, there's plenty around. I don't know who makes the actual ones I've got. I've got 3 replies here. Either DeWalt wall dogs or some form of masonry screw, which saves faffing about with raw plugs. With regards to the earth fly lead, you don't have to if there's a solid lug, but the Blue Book is the minimum standard and I work from them, not to them, so I would fit a fly lead as best practice. That's Kerry. Okay. Blimey, bring up the fly lead debate again. Super Sparks, sorry, shouldn't have mentioned. Yeah, the fly lead debate. Yeah, sockets as well. I think I'll just mention that. But thanks for the comments, and Mark Rowland, thank you for always tuning in. Mark Rowland, for those of you who don't know, comments pretty well on every single video I put in, and he's an old boy from my secondary school. He was there a bit before me, and his housemaster was my physics teacher. So yeah, thanks for that. Anthony Bragg is. I've had a couple of comments off you. Thank you for your interest. Colin Penfold, thank you again. That's very amusing. And Super Sparks, always caring for my. I don't know if it was Super Sparks, whether it was you that was commenting about the fact that I had a fire extinguisher wanging about in the front of my van, and you were very worried about it going through my head in the event of a crash. I now keep it on the floor down there. Or was that Mark? I can't remember. But yeah, loyal commenters, thanks very much. Peter White. Peter White. Let's see, there's a picture of him here. Peter White. 1 subscriber. That's me. Oh yeah, Peter. I don't remember specific posts that you've commented on, but yeah, you've been commenting for quite a while, and you say it like it is. That's great. What have you said here? Just asking about the cinder block work to me. Cinder block work. The old cinder or breeze blocks were coarser grain than that. Perhaps it was Celcon. Peter White. Yeah. I'll have a